Hello, coffee lover. Pot Coffee here with the Coffee Truth. And today we are going to talk about the early history of coffee and something called the Ethiopian method, or the Ethiopian coffee ceremony. My whole purpose here is to bring coffee to where it should be, and that is how it was originally used as a sacred substance, that these monks who were using it early on were getting high from it. It was helping them with their focus, their concentration, and they really loved its effects. And they came up with a method, a system of how to make coffee that they've been using for well over 1,000 years. And that system has to do with roasting, grinding, and then brewing in one continuous ceremony or time period, and then consuming it right away. They didn't roast and then vacuum pack it and then save it for tomorrow or save it for a later time. They knew it was potent right after roasting. And this is how they roasted, in a pan over a fire, which is a very hard, difficult, inefficient way to roast. If you've ever tried it, you know that it doesn't come out very consistent at all, and the coffee isn't as good as it can be. With today's equipment, that doesn't have to be expensive, you can roast very evenly, very efficiently, and have a really great cup of coffee. And that's what I'm trying to develop and bring to the masses. So with this method, what they do is they roast it first, cool it to room temperature, and then they hand grind it. They don't have electricity. They don't have a burr grinder that they can buy for $50 like we do. So they hand grind it in mortar and a pestle. If you've ever tried grinding this way, this is a very difficult process, and you can very hard to get that coffee fine enough to make a decent brew and consistent enough. However, they know that they're still doing it fresh. It's going to be better than if they wait at all. So after they mortar and pestle, grind and brew it, then they brew it after they grind it here. Now, today you can buy a $50, $60 burr grinder that will help you grind much more efficiently, that works really good. So for an investment of, say, $100, $150, you can have a whole kit, a roast, grind, and brew kit. And this will bring you the absolute best coffee that's going to have the most potent effects on your mind, on your mood, on your psyche. And this is what I believe the masses should be doing, instead of buying prepackaged crap that they sell in the store. So then they have a simple brewing process too. They don't have espresso machines. Espresso machine is a very refined, high-end brewing process that extracts the most out of the coffee. I recommend it as the best extraction method on the planet. However, espresso machines are really very, very expensive, and you can use something called a mocha pot. And a mocha pot is a stovetop espresso. It costs about $30, $40, and you can have a great, potent, strong cup of coffee. And this is what I do and use every morning. Now, what I'm presenting here is counter to the mainstream, which encourages people to go to the store and see George Clooney on a commercial and use the Nespresso machines, which has these capsules that create really what is the equivalent of instant coffee, just in a dressed up way. And it's crap coffee. It really doesn't have anything but caffeine. It's not delivering these other chemicals and substances that are created during the roasting process, and that must be consumed right away in order to get the benefits of. So, as a coffee truther, I encourage you, do your own research. Talk to home roasters. Home roasters realize that roasting their own coffee at home is the best way to get the maximum out of their coffee experience. And don't take my word for it, but do your own research. Talk to home roasters. Don't buy the commercial mainstream lies, really, that they are promoting the deception of how to make really good coffee with their capsules, with their machine, with their marketing concepts. The best way to make coffee is to have green coffee, roast it yourself at home, grind it, and then brew it right in that order. It's called the Ethiopian process, and it truly makes the best cup of coffee. You will start your day with a frame of mind that will be happy, that will be focused, that will be ready to take on the day. So that's it. That's the Ethiopian coffee method. We're going to bring that up to today's standards of equipment and allow people to make the best coffee possible at home. This is Pot Coffee. See you again.